Andrew Hozier is with us. Sometimes when you see his name, maybe you say Hozier, like hosiery, and you would be wrong. Please tell us how to pronounce your last name properly.
Hozier.
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 Like, my hose is hosier than yours.
It's so much hosier than yours. Exactly. But you can be very much forgiven for saying Hozier or indeed Hozier.
Is it a common surname in Ireland where you're from?
It is not a common surname in Ireland.
It doesn't sound Irish.
It's not Irish. As far as I know, I don't think it's Irish. I thought it came from France, although I could be wrong about that.
A lot of people know you from your song "Take Me to Church."
Yeah.
Which is lovely.
Thank you.
And as I listen to it and I read about it, I'm wondering, are you talking about worshiping a woman and somehow being physical with a woman you love?
Mm-hmm.
That is the ultimate altar? Or have you lost your way and you're trying to find someone that you connect with completely, perhaps as a soulmate, who can take you into ultimate understanding?
Right. They're both interesting interpretations of it. Yeah. I'd rather not infect your outlook on the song with
Can you
mine.
clarify it?
I'd rather not. I mean, you can look the way I look at it. Take Me to Church as an allegory for like church as an allegory for lovemaking.
Yes.
So yeah.
That's what I'm hearing.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. That's absolutely. Yeah.
But
why
at
not?
the same time, I hear a spiritual longing in a man. Like I hear a desire for completion.
Yeah.
That we know sometimes does not come from physical union. Sometimes it does.
Yeah. Sometimes it doesn't come from church either.
No, but sometimes people get so physically ecstatic in church, they feel like they're having spiritual orgasms.
Yeah.
Discuss.
Yeah. Or some. Yeah. I mean, the same could be said for sometimes being so physically ecstatic in bed that you think you're having a spiritual experience.
Yes, that you found a higher plane.
Yeah, perhaps. Yeah.
Does that happen to you all the time? What's the secret, man?
I wouldn't worship and tell. Let's say a gentleman would never worship and tell.
Said Andrew Hozier.
Okay.
When did you connect with music?
As long as I can remember. I always loved music. Yeah, and I would have. My father was a musician, so he would have played me a lot of music. Blues music was the first I was ever introduced to.
I read that. I like that you love Nina Simone.
Big Nina Simone fan. Yeah, big time. Yeah.
So your dad gave you all of these early influences.
Yeah.
And you started writing when you were a kid. What's your best instrument?
I always thought, because I started singing first, I always thought I'm a better singer than I am. Like I can hit notes singing I can do things singing that I can't do playing guitar or piano.
And that voice comes from somewhere inside of you. That is like, it's almost like it's not your own.
I don't know about that. I don't know. Do you think so?
No, yes. There's a power that comes from your voice that perhaps you are an old soul, or it's talent that you're just kind of borrowing for a while.
Yeah. I have to give it back at some stage.
How tall are you? Don't tell me in hands like you measure a horse because you're Irish.
I can tell you in feet.
Good. Feet and inches. Yeah. What is it?
I just give me a minute. I'm 6'5".
Okay, wow. So you're 6.5 feet tall, essentially.
Yeah, pretty much.
You're 1 inch shy of being as tall as Michael Jordan, the greatest NBA player ever. 6'6". Suck it, LeBron.
Yeah, wow. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. I better measure myself again. I mean, it's been a while.
How do you think your life would be if you were 5'6"?
I don't know. I'd be a lot less awkward, I think. I'd be a lot less... I would have been of slightly average height. Or less than average. Is that less than average?
Yeah, that's less for men.
Well, then, I don't know. I don't know.
I think that there's some genetic superiority to being tall. And I encourage you to embrace that.
That's a pretty bold statement. You're quite tall yourself.
I'm 5'9".
5'9", that's tall for a woman,
But that's, I'm not tall enough to be a member of the Tall People's Club.
What's the Tall People's Club?
5'10" and over.
5'10" and over.
Yeah.
High heels? Wouldn't
yeah,
get
but that
you over
doesn't count. I think they measure you flat-footed when you walk in the door. What has been the best part of your year so far, other than this interview?
Other than this interview?
Yeah.
I would say there's been some special moments. I just got to I never get a few days off to enjoy other people's music.
Yeah.
Especially at festivals like today. There's so many bands I'd love to see throughout the weekend.
Yeah. Who are you gonna see?
Straight after this set.
Yes.
I have to run to an airport and fly back to Ireland.
That is cruel.
I know it's cruel. I know it's cool. But like say for Newport Folk Festival just last week, I got 3 days of just getting to go at a festival. So
nice.
that was lovely. But New York, also early in the year, like I always play. I love playing American shows. I love playing like. So I'm looking forward to. The best is yet to come, I'd say.
Yes, and we have responded to you. Cannot wait to hear the record.
Thank you.
Drops in October.
Yes.
You are lovely, and your personality is as soothing as your voice.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Andrew.
Thank you.
Hozier.
Pleasure.
iHeartRadio.com/Lollapalooza. Find all the interviews, and we will find you. Goodbye.